everyone, my name is Kelly and welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm pretty excited. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. I'm going to be making videos about makeup and things that I've learned along the way from other people on YouTube, and these are things that I've learned that work for myself. Obviously, just because something works for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So I've definitely learned a little bit of the personal touch, what works for me. I have very sensitive skin and I have very fair skin, as you can see, so I need to be careful about which products I use. I'm sure what ingredients are in those products and just what I need to use to get a good makeup look. So if you're someone who enjoys makeup like myself and just wants to learn a little bit about different tips and tricks, different things to use if you're not like a professional makeup artist, because I definitely am not, for sure. I'm actually an engineer. That's my real job, full-time, so makeup is really just something that I do as a hobby. I view it as a form of art. I think it's a great way to express yourself. I think it's a great way to enhance your natural features. So if you're interested in learning about my everyday routine, that's what I'm going to start with this first video. And I'm going to show maybe six different products that go into that. And that probably sounds like a lot to people who are like, oh, it's supposed to be easy beginning routine. Trust me, it's very easy. It's very simple to follow along. So if you're interested, let's go. I'm probably going to be uncomfortable in front of the camera, so get ready. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is Tarte foundation. Ideally, I would be using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, but there's like none left. So we're going with it. I'm using this is the Tarte, oh my god, someone just flushed the toilet. Can you hear that? Okay, it's the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. They also have a mattifying, or just a matte, I forget what they call it. But for me, I have very, as I mentioned, sensitive skin. I have dry skin, and it's the winter-ish time right now, so I want to make sure that my skin is staying hydrated and is staying away from that dryness. So the shade that I'm using is Porcelain Beige. This is the lightest shade that they have in this product. So I'm gonna take the foundation. It comes on this like doe foot. This is what they call this because it looks like a little deer doe foot applicator. And I'm just gonna take the product and I'm gonna kind of dot it all over my face. Now I'm not someone who goes for super full coverage, super heavy makeup. This is a routine that I would do like when I'm going to work or just out running errands or something like that. So I really don't put a lot of makeup on. You're not going to see me with stuff caked on. Again, part of that is because of the whole sensitive skin thing again. So I really just like to keep it natural looking, like this polka dot look. Okay, so I'm going to use a sponge from Morphe. This one has two ends. It has this like chiseled end. Stay tuned, that's going to come back later. And then I have this rounded end. So I'm going to use the rounded end and just kind of blend the foundation throughout my whole face. So Morphe is a great brand if you're looking for something that you would find like at Ulta or you know, a higher end place, but they're affordable. So Morphe is a really good brand. I think this sponge was like $7 or $8, and people really like their products. So that's a good tip, Morphe. So you're welcome. So now I'm just taking the sponge and I'm kind of just moving the product around, making sure it's blended in, making sure that I cover my whole face. It probably looks like I'm really beating myself up right now, but I'm not, trust me. I'm just trying to get a good coverage throughout my whole face. So that's what I'm doing. Now don't forget to bring the product down right into your neck, because you want to make sure that you have a nice transition. You don't want to just be like, oh, makeup, no makeup. So kind of bring it down a little bit here into your jawline. For me, I also have some discoloration here along my eyelid, brow bone, so I just kind of try to cover that up a bit. And then just gonna finish this off throughout my face. So okay. Now that everything is covered with the foundation, I'm gonna move into concealer. And if you've seen like a single solitary YouTube video, maybe it would be a rare one that doesn't have it, but I'm pretty sure that people would use this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is, I think, kind of like the industry standard as like a good concealer to use. So in the beginning of the video, you guys saw that I had these lovely dark circles, which are still coming out to play. So I'm gonna use the concealer in the shade Fair, and think about it, conceal. I want to like make those go away. So I'm gonna put this on. It's a very thick product. It's very good coverage. So I'm gonna put that on my under eye and focus it on this inner corner here where the circles are the darkest. And I'm gonna do that for both eyes. Now some people, when they do, some people do like a full out contour, right? I'm not on that level, especially for this like everyday routine type of thing. Some people will put concealer, you know, here and here and here and here. No, I'm just doing it on the dark under eye areas that I have right now. So I'm gonna take that sponge again, and I'm gonna take this chiseled end. Now, ideally, they want you to do like full contouring with this again. No, I'm just gonna use this for the concealer. So I'm gonna take this end and just press more up and down. With the foundation, I was pressing and moving around because I wanted to spread the product throughout my face. So for this, I'm just gonna take the, just do very small motions. My eye probably looks like it's bugging out right now. Because this, I want to keep the concealer, I don't want to bring it like through my whole cheek. I want to keep it concentrated in this area under my eye, and kind of just like fan it out and blend it gently away. So there's a little bit of a sharp edge here, so I'll go back in with the round end. And then you could see here on the inner corner, it's still very deeply not blended out. So I just went back and emphasized that. So now you could see this side dark circle is gone, and this area of my face is now illuminated instead of something that's really dark. So I'll go ahead and do that with the other eye. Okay, so now both of my under eyes have been concealed. I don't know why I keep doing that voice. Sorry. So I'm going to take the round end, which I use to go in that inner corner, and I have a little bit of concealer still on there, and I'm just going to put it on the top of my nose and just we have our base down, our basic base. So now I'm going to put some dry product on there. So right now I just put wet product on my face so far. So the wet product can like move around throughout the day. If you smile, if you talk, if you laugh, if you show emotion of any kind, that product will be moving around. So we want to keep it in place, but again, not get that like cakey look. So for that, I'm going to use some powder. Just a note, I use like a mix of high-end, like consumer, oh my gosh, no, what's the word? Drugstore products and like higher end products. So that's because I have just found stuff that works for me. I don't necessarily think that because you pay $50 for something versus $10, it's going to be a better product. I think it's just personal preference, what you find works for you. It's just like, you know, just like a bottle of wine. You could get a really good bottle of wine for under $20 and have like a less good bottle of wine for like $70 or $80. So I think it's just really the brands that you use and the products that you use really just have to work for you at the end of the day. And if it's the price that comes down to it, you know, think about what you're getting for that price, and it should hopefully help you make that decision. So the powders that I'm going to use are from Maybelline, which is obviously a drugstore brand. This is the Fit Me powder. Now this is mattifying powder. So don't get confused for when I said I didn't want to be matte. What I'm mattifying is not my skin, I'm mattifying this makeup that I just put down. So I'm going to use the shade 110 Porcelain, and the brush I'm going to use is a Morphe M530. It's this nice fluffy brush, and Morphe, again, it's that same brand. They have really affordable stuff. I think this brush is probably $5 or $6 at Ulta. So I'm going to take the brush and take some of that powder, and I'm going to put where the concealer was under my eyes. Now, did you notice when I already started blinking, I'm already getting creasing here in my eyelids. I have very hooded eyelids, so that means when I look at you, when I look straight on, you barely see any of my eyelid, right? So because my eyelid keeps going up and down like that, I got what they call creasing. So that's what that is. I also tend to get like little mini wrinkles in my forehead. So I'm just gonna put this on here, and you can see right away how the shine like goes away. So this powder is really good and it's very affordable. So then I'm also gonna put some here where my smile lines are, because you know I'm gonna be happy because I'm doing makeup. And that's that for the lighter powder. Now I'm gonna take a darker powder, same Maybelline again. This is shade 222 True Beige. So you're not gonna see me doing like a full out, very serious contour look. That's not me. I think because I'm very fair, that's hard to do anyway, but I'm for an everyday quick thing, you're not gonna see me doing that. So, and just in general, I don't do that really at all. So I'm gonna take the same brush again, and I'm gonna take this powder, the darker shade, and I'm gonna just put it kind of all over the cheek, but kind of stop at my cheekbone up there. So you can see like from this side to that side how I have like it looks more, my face looks more, looks healthier because I don't look like washed out like this. And it gives it a little bit of dimension. So again, nothing heavy, nothing crazy like chiseled contour, just a little bit of like an eyelash. Okay, make a wish. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this and I'm gonna put it up on my forehead and into my hairline. Again, just giving that like dimension to your face and making it look like you have like a little bit of a tan or just a little bit of a glow going on, I'll take a little bit left and just put it on my jaw to kind of give that dimension of my jawline. So we're coming to the end already. Together our time has been fun. I should probably not sing. It's probably not gonna help my case here. Okay, so second to last step for my everyday routine here is I'm gonna do mascara. So Benefit Roller Lash, love this stuff. It's really, really nice mascara. I've tried it, like, I like the other Benefit one. They're real, that's like a mascara as well, but the Roller Lash has just always been something that I keep like falling back on. So for my lashes, I like to give the kind of like butterfly effect. So I'll bring the mascara to the outer half of my face, yeah. And I'll keep it concentrated on this outer edge of my eye. And I think that really helps with like opening your eye, making your eye look bigger, more awake, more open. So then they have this really cool thing on their wand, this little tiny Brussels side, and I think that's really great for bristles. I said Brussels. Bristles. That's really good for your lower lash line. Okay. So again, I'm not going for anything dramatic here. This is just like ideally supposed to be, when I do this like for real, it takes like 5 minutes. For the video, it's taking longer, obviously, so just bear with me for that. So I'll do the other eye now. Okay, so here are my eyes. Oh my gosh, eyes. All done. So then the last thing that I just put on is a little lip gloss. I'm using the NYX Lip Lingerie. I use the shade Butter in the shimmer finish. They have like a matte finish, a shimmer finish, and a glitter finish for these glosses. Again, when I used to go to work, I used to wear like eyeshadow and smoky eye and lipstick, and I'm just like, I'd rather sleep in the morning. So lip gloss is just a great way to kind of just look like you have something on, but not anything crazy, and it's a really, really nice shade for my skin tone. I was not gonna even like attempt to talk while I was doing that. So this is it. This is the final countdown. What do you guys think? Do you think it's simple? Do you think it's easy to understand and follow? Should I emphasize some things a little bit more, explain why I'm doing what I'm doing more? I don't know. I'm just, I'm just here doing my thing. So I hope you liked it. For the next video, I think I'm going to show how I would play up this look. So say, you're going from a day to night, and you could just add a few simple things to really make that look that much more impactful, and from an everyday simple thing to just kick it up like a little bit, a little notch, kick it up, Okay, so if you guys want to see that, if you want to see more videos like this, then let me know, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.